What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are starting another new thing today. This is the 100-line Last Defense Academy. So, I have seen the prologue to this game. I saw Pixel Partners play through the prologue. That was the demo. And the game really caught my eye. It's really neat. I'm trying to think how to describe this game, because this is from the creator of Danganronpa, which you guys know me, love my Danganronpa. I love me some Danganronpa. But it's also from, I believe he teamed up with the creators of the Zero Escape games, which is really interesting to me, because it's a pair that I think really kind of works together really well with their games. So when you look at this and you're looking at the characters and everything, you're going to go, oh, that's Danganronpa. But it's got some new ideas into it. I believe this is supposed to be the creator of Danganronpa. I think he kind of said like his final game. Maybe I'm mishearing that. But so we got two developers that I really like, or creative teams that I like, coming together to make a really interesting game that, as I would describe it, it's kind of like, oh, you got your Fire Emblem in my Danganronpa, and you got your Danganronpa in my Fire Emblem, because there is some really... because it has a combat system. It's got a freaking combat system in this game. So, it's tile-based, it's grid-based, it's interesting. We'll get into it when we get into it. But yeah, man, I don't know what else to say about this game other than I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're looking for anything else new, I started another new series actually earlier today. That is Clair Obscur Expedition 33, a game I was not planning on playing until like last night. I picked it up because I found out that it was not the game I thought it was going to be, and holy crap, it blew me away. The game is absolutely amazing. Go check that out, and all that. But I think that's enough yapping from me. Before I do more yapping, let's get into the game. I just edited out the kind of remaining chunk of just sitting here on the main menu, just giving me time to... I try and give myself just enough time to do my intro and yak a little. But I was listening back to it and went, holy shit, this game's loud. So might fiddle around with the volume before the next video. So
nothing ever happens to me.
Oh, really? Because that about 5 seconds ago looked pretty interesting.
Each day is just like the day before and the day before that. I live my life in the same town with the same people.
I really don't
watching
like
the same commonplace events play out day after day.
I don't like that kind of like electronic-y sound underneath his voice. If you hear it, you know what I'm talking about.
Nothing more, nothing less.
I don't really notice it after this intro, but it's weird.
Yep, same old. This is how it's always been, and probably how it always will be. Coming.
It's a About time. Your father already left for work.
Yeah, clearly our main character.
Morning, Sleepyhead.
Don't morning me. What are you doing helping yourself to breakfast? This isn't even your house.
Come on, it's not that big a deal.
She's right, Takumi. You and Kato have known each other so long, she's practically one of the family. I don't know why you don't just get married and make it official already.
Sheesh, Mom! Don't encourage her!
Yeah, like I said, clearly Danganronpa characters. Oh, I'm playing on Switch, by the way, if anybody was curious.
These eggs are delicious.
You sure are putting them away.
I can't help it. Your mom's such a great cook.
Thank you, dear. It's nice to know somebody appreciates me.
So, what about your mom? Did she make it home yesterday?
No, she's been too busy with her research lately.
Your mother's really something. Raising a daughter all on her own while juggling a full-time job can't be easy for her.
I guess so.
Well, it's not like I mind you coming over. Just call first, okay?
Sure.
Come by anytime you want, morning, noon, or night. We'll always be glad to see you here. To tell you the truth, I always wanted a daughter.
Well, it must be such a disappointment to you.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, Taki. You're the best.
Yeah. Sure.
I love the music.
Oh, man. We got that big test coming up soon. What a drag.
What
Yeah,
are you
man, I
complaining about?
really like the music.
I've
It
never
just,
seen you
again,
take a test
very
you didn't ace.
very Danganronpa.
It's just a matter of studying hard enough.
But I said
Mom likes
the
it when
people
I get
behind
good grades.
Zero Escape were also behind this game.
We should do a study session.
At least as far as I understand it,
We'll ace the
they
test
were.
together and make both our moms happy.
But this game is very much
Academia's not really my
Danganronpa
forte.
Don't be so
forward
modest.
facing, shall I say?
You can do it if you try, Taki.
A lot like,
I guarantee it.
Raincode Detective Archives, which I gotta go back and finish. The game was really good.
Well, maybe you're right. With enough lucky guesses, I can fudge my way to a passing grade, no problem.
That was my theory throughout most of my academic, all of my academic
At this rate,
career.
We're gonna have a long way to go.
I was gonna say most, but no. Come on, let's be
It's
honest.
Just like the day before,
All.
the day before that. I live my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day.
Oh, maybe they're doing
Mundane
that kind of like that
Nothing
sort of
more.
filter through his voice to kind of. Sorry, you see the screen darken a little bit. It's because you gotta make sure to press the joystick and say, yeah, I'm still here. Don't fall asleep. I guess they're doing that filter on his voice as kind of a this is inside his head, or this is narration, not in game.
Don't worry, it'll be all right.
It's not
Just have
diegetic,
fun.
to use the film term.
Yeah, I know. It's just... I don't like sirens. They always remind me of that time when my dad died.
Let's get you to a shelter. The closest one is... right over there. Watch your step.
Okay.
What do you know? Looks like we've got the whole place to ourselves. The security alerts are just another part of our daily lives.
As soon as he said that, it felt like that awkward moment in a slice of life manga where the protagonist invites the heroine over to his room and they're sitting on his bed going, do we bang? Like what's the etiquette
Nobody
here?
remembers the time before these alerts, or why they started in the first place. As a society, we've accepted that this is the way it is, and let them become something normal, mundane even. We'll be okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen.
Ooh, don't
Nothing
say
ever
that.
does.
Never say that, buddy.
I know that, but... Say the thing,
Really? Again?
please, for me.
That's right. Say, I love you, Karuwa.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuwa. No matter what.
Aw, look at him blush. Aw, he's so cute.
You're squeezing me really tight.
I don't think it's the squeezing part that he's got the problem with.
This is an administrative announcement. The shelter order is hereby rescinded. It is now safe to continue your day as normal. Please exit the shelters in a calm and orderly manner.
I told you it'd be alright.
Right.
See? Everything's just the same as always. Come on. We'll be late for school.
Yeah. We should hurry.
Wouldn't you already be late for school because of the alarm that sent you into the bunkers?
Up you get.
Bark, bark. The music just through that fall just made it extra hectic. No, he's crippled.
That's a relief.
Oh,
What are you doing here, little guy?
Okay.
You lost?
I'm sorry. It was really bugging me when I saw this the first time.
Going!
I was like, wait a minute. How is the ladder extending up past like the manhole cover? That's, you know, the door for the bunker. But no, that top little part kind of like either folds down or slides down or something. So it
Hey! Karuwa!
you know, it's not yeah. I'm trying to finish that sentence, but it makes sense. And we have entered Silent Hill. Fantastic.
I don't remember there being a school around here. Looks like the place is abandoned. Oh! Karuwa! What is she thinking?
So if you're gonna ask, what's with the, you know, why are they in like this domed city and why with the, you know, warning alerts and they have to go into these bunkers? I'm not 100% sure. I love how the dash or the run is essentially just the regular running, just sped up. And I get it. It's kind of probably how a lot of stuff's coded, but it just the way they make it look, it's very clearly okay. You're just putting it in double time. It's really funny to me. But yeah, I clearly there's monsters from what we saw in the beginning. Clearly, you know, there's something going on, but I don't know what exact. But I don't think they really know about the monsters, and they just know they have to go into the bunkers. And yeah, why exactly they live it, how everything got to this position in life, I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure we'll figure it out as we play the game. And here's our mascot.
Congratulations! You have been chosen!
Although I do feel like they kind of ripped off the mascot from Rain Code.
What is this thing? Some kind
Yeah,
of
they-
weird toy?
He's really just kind of Shinigami.
How does it know my name?
Was the robot and toy a reference to
Finally
Monokuma?
got you
Might have
all
been.
to myself.
Ooh,
That
okay.
girl chasing me wasn't part of the plan at all. I hate it when people go off script. I guess I can't blame her, though. There's just something about me that's totally irresistible, wouldn't you say? Such an
I
attractive
think it's
young
something about the
lady,
juxtaposition of these cute little mascots in worlds that are kind of fucked up that makes this really fun.
How much does that girl mean to you? Huh? Oh, don't be so bashful, fella. Nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, it'll make things a lot easier. I'm gonna need you to shove this into your chest. Pointy end first, of course.
God damn it, that looks cool.
Another alarm already.
This is an emergency announcement. The complex's danger level has
You see? While you're here dilly-dallying, it's already begun.
It's begun? What has?
Why, the end of the peaceful, everyday life you have been living, of course. Yep, that's the face everyone makes at first. I never get tired of seeing it.
Okay.
Thought your life would go on like this forever, didn't you? It's okay. This is the way people are.
Yeah, I was about to say, usually people think life is going to be pretty,
Your life is
you know,
about to change.
pretty consistent.
Pack your bags, mister. You're going to war. Hey, where are you going? You forgot this.
God damn it! I love his voice. I love his voice acting. He's hamming it up just the right amount. Just like Monokuma. I like Shinigami, but not as much as Monokuma, and not as much as this guy.
God, where have you been?
The alert just now. It was
I mean, yeah, like I was saying though. I
mean,
mean, yeah, generally people think life is pretty is going to be pretty stable, and you know, when things change, yeah, it's pretty jarring. I mean, like I'm kind of going through a change tomorrow. I'm not doing school anymore. Well, I'm still finishing up my degree, more online. But I mean, my first day of work, as far as I understand, is tomorrow. My new job, and that is again looking at it, that is cool. So yeah, man, I'm pumped, but I'm really nervous. I'm scared a little bit. I mean, I'm one of those people that doesn't really do well with change. You know,
What was that? And what is going
it makes me
on here?
uncomfortable. But
Nothing ever happened to me. Each day was just like the day before and
Wait a minute.
before that.
that was red. Yeah, this is red blood.
I lived my life in the same
You
town.
can't.
with
This
the
is.
same
You
people,
can't do that.
watching the same
This is.
fun events play out day
Ooh.
after day.
I was getting tentacly.
Everything I thought I
Ooh.
imagined
Okay.
was
Okay.
real.
We need to dial back to tentacles, please. You know what? Now that I think about it, I'd play an Arage made by the Danganronpa creator. I think it would be really weird, but I'd play that. So yeah, clearly they do red blood in this, and not like the pinkish color that they did in the Danganronpa games and Rain Code. That's because blood is a really big kind of like theme in this game. So
I had to protect her. Had to protect Karua. I promised. I said I'd be there for her. No matter what. No. Get away from her!
You want to save that girl, right?
way to break the fucking tension. Hello. Of course you do. You'd have to be downright heartless to stand by and watch a dear friend suffer at a time like this. It's just a shame there's nothing to do about it, the way you are now. And don't go thinking some hero is gonna swoop in and save her for you, either. Life is cruel. That's just the way it is. Those monsters are going to violate the poor girl in all kinds of nasty ways until she's begging for the sweet release of death. Again, Arage by this developer. Would anyone else play it? Is it just me? Am I the pervert? Well, yes, but that's beside the point. Me? But how? Here, you left this behind. No time like the present. Think of it as an impromptu entrance exam. What am I supposed to do? That dagger is imbued with a very special power, something far beyond your understanding. Once you plunge it into your body, the power will flow into you, giving you everything you need to fight. power. Fight. I don't... Just give it a try. Give it a try? You're telling me to stab myself in the chest. This is no time to dilly-dally. Or shilly-shally, for that matter. And don't even get me started on filly-fallying. I mean, come on. There's a damsel in distress who needs saving. What are you waiting for? A written invitation? Okay. Was, like, the cloud underneath him, was that, like, supposed to show, like, jumping motion? Or was he floating on a fart? I can't tell. I'm thinking it's jumping motion. But I would like to think in my heart of hearts that it's flatulence. Why do you have that line voiced and then back to just writing? That's weird. Hardly makes a difference when teenage girl dies. What happens next is all up to you. It's up to me. What do you think, guys? Do we fight the weird monsters? I'm thinking we don't do anything. I thought I sat on that a little longer. I did not.
Damn it. This had better work.
I think they took this right out of Danganronpa. This track. Or it's very similar to a track in Danganronpa.
Here goes nothing.
And thrust the blade into my chest. So this is what I was talking about, where blood is kind of like a big theme in this game, as we now kind of do our Sailor Moon transformation. Which, I gotta say, I really like the design of their, quote-unquote, like, their school uniform. Because it's that kind of like that old-school military kind of, military slash, what is it a gakuen? Is that how that's pronounced? I might be totally mispronouncing that or getting the word wrong. But that kind of high collared style of school uniform that you'll see in animes. I really like that design. I think it's really sharp. But you know, then you throw in like a lot more of the military accoutrement onto it. You know, the little bit longer jacket, the belt, and everything. It looks sick. But the one thing I don't like about it is the boots. I get it. Hemo anima, get it? Blood.
But never mind what it's called. Just use it. Kill those things. Eliminate the threat to your town. Your home.
Weapons dope
to those
too.
You hold dear.
Yeah, the boots, how it kind of looks like they have like they kind of look like boots mixed with gaita. I think that's what they're called. Those kind of wooden sandal clogs. I think they're called gaita. I don't know. I've never liked the look of them. I know Jiraiya from Naruto is about the one character that had them that I actually liked. Okay, so this is our combat system.
Say when.
Essentially, everything's based on AP. As you're seeing up in the corner, we have 2 AP. Essentially, you can go to a character, make an action, and that costs an AP. For here, I'm selecting an attack skill. That way I can move, then attack. Then you'll see the attack range there. It's a wide sweep. This is where it's not necessarily Fire Emblem because, you know, it's a lot more... It's more of a puzzle and you're kind of cutting through a lot of these weaker enemies. There's a game that is very similar to this in style of combat. I just cannot place it off the top of my head. But, yeah, it's still good. I like it. So after a character has moved, as it said, you are fatigued, but you can still move one tile. Yeah! so you can kind of chain their moves together as you play. And yes, there are, we'll be introduced to other characters and everything like that. That's, this is obviously just a tutorial.
Good to go.
So here I'm going to take I'm going to take my side slash and deal with these little bastards first. Kind of using the right stick to adjust the targeting is a little weird, especially when you're looking at it kind of like this from upward diagonal. But I kind of like it. I don't know why. I like it a little better than being on the bumpers. So I'll hold off because I can't actually move and attack him. That AP ends up carrying over, so now I have 3. Move up slash. If you're seeing that voltage meter up at the top... oh wait, yeah, that gets explained now. I thought that got explained later, but no. Yeah, essentially it's especially... I bit my tongue. Essentially, it is a special attack. All your units share it. All of them have a special attack. All of your units do something slightly different. They all attack differently. They have different patterns on the field in which they can attack. Some are ranged, some are defensive, some are this, that, the other thing. You know what? In terms of style of the uniforms and everything, Seraph of the End. That's probably what the style of uniform and everything that they're wearing reminds me of. If anybody knows the anime/manga I'm talking about.
Whoa! Karuha, are you okay?
Taki!
You're safe now. Everything's gonna be fine.
What are you wearing?
A badass
It's a
uniform.
long story. I'm not sure I even understand myself.
I knew you'd protect me. I knew you'd keep your promise.
How touching.
I like the little sound of him clapping.
Charging in to rescue his princess from danger.
Taki,
All right, whatever you are. I want answers. Just what is going on here?
Congrats again, Takumi Sumino. You passed the test, and you did it with flying colors. You're now an official member of my illustrious academy.
Academy?
I hereby formally and majestically authorize your
Majestically?
immediate transfer. Congratulations! Hooray! Hooray! Woohoo! Yeah! See you on the other side!
Oh, now I'm getting abducted. Fantastic. Thanks for those, Oh, great, I'm on acid. As I was about to say, thank you for these helpful subtitles. I like this one where it's capitalized and not capitalized. And on that note, guys, that's where we're going to leave this one. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Social media is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more next time. And I'll see you all on that one. But until then, guys, I'm out.